And we are speaking with a woman who says she and her husband were just feet away from the shooting at the Chiefs rally on Wednesday. Our ABC 17's Nia Hinton sat down to speak with her and is sharing her story tonight.
Bridget Barton was just one of the many people who experienced a panic during the Chiefs rally on Wednesday. She, her 13-year-old daughter, and her husband traveled from Kansas to celebrate. She tells me she was finally excited that her daughter was old enough to experience something like this and make core memories, but those memories have now turned into negative ones.
The instant panic and fear that I felt because I was responsible for somebody else's child and thinking that she was one of the victims.
Bridget Barton, her husband Jason, their daughter Gabriella, and her friend Emma were just feet away during the horrifying moments. Barton says the four were packing up to leave Union Station when they heard a pop, pop, pop.
By the time I heard the third pop and made eye contact with the gunman, I had grabbed my daughter by the back of her neck and shoved her down behind a tree and went to go grab her friend Emma, and she wasn't there.
But it would be her backpack she looked at later that made the moment all the more real.
I had a couple blankets in there and snacks for the girls, and I go to untuck it, and I thought it was a rock. And Jason came over and looked at it. He goes, "Oh my God, that's a slug!" And I broke down, just sobbing. And so did he. We realized, this was close. Not just trauma of what we saw and what we experienced, but this could have been us.
Barton says she remembers seeing multiple people shot.
After the first guy was shot, my husband had ran over and started doing CPR on the guy. Chaos. Nobody knew what to do.
And having to run and duck from bullets with her daughter, all while frantically looking for her friend Emma. Barton saying the most chilling part of the day was her 13-year-old daughter being a part of the chaos.
Those aren't images that we'll ever get out of our head. My kid is not handling this well.
And seeing the alleged shooters, who police say are two juveniles who are in custody.
It wasn't just a regular gun. It went pop, 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 pop. And the clip dropped down by my husband. And it was laying right there next to the guy that he gave CPR to. And the guy in the green hoodie had gotten down and was like this when he shot. And
did this look like he was trying to shoot this other shooter, or did this look like this man was trying to shoot whoever was in the vicinity, the crowd?
It didn't look like it was between the two. It looked like they were at the crowd. The other guy was next to him.
KCPD says they believe the shooting happened after a, quote, dispute. Barton says her family and Emma were reunited later that night. Her daughter, Gabriella, unable to go back to school since the event, but Barton saying she's hopeful they'll heal with time.
Because it's hard. It's hard. It's so fresh and so vivid, and it's not supposed to happen.
Barton tells me she and her daughter have plans to go to a concert coming up and that her daughter wants to be a doctor in a big city. She tells me her main hope is that this event doesn't stop her daughter from wanting to do those things. Back to you in the studio.
Really just a life-changing moment for all of those who attended yesterday. Nia, thank you.